My mama always told me someday I'd be good at something. Who'd have guessed that something be zombie killing?
Probably nobody.
Gentlemen, ladies, welcome back. It is time. You know it's time. Somebody's got to start one, and I sure as hell am going to go ahead and start it. It's Halloween tagging time, and I'm going to start it. Happy Halloween to everybody. I know it's a little early, but, you know, we'll get it rolling. I'm kind of trying to throw these questions together as I go. I didn't really think too hard about it as I started off, but we'll go ahead and throw them out here. Question number one shall be, what's your favorite Halloween candy? I know not everybody digs candy, but, you know, usually there's something for everybody out there, and I'm one of those people that I really dig, I don't know, I dig like Twix candy bars. Those are a good one. Used to love Nestle's Crunch as a kid. I'm not as big a fan as Nestle Crunch because I don't really care for that really overly chocolatey candy anymore. Peanut M&Ms are good. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Don't know. You know, people don't hand out handmade, you know, cookies and stuff like that anymore. So it's just pretty much what you get in the bag. And since we don't go shopping anymore, you know, I don't go trick-or-treating, of course. I'm 35 years old, but, you know, you tend to buy what you know you're going to eat because if you don't give it all away, you're going to have some left over, then you're going to have to eat it. So, or, you know, I guess you could give it away, you know, to eat ones that come over to your house, but, hey, whatever. So, Halloween candy, I chose the Twix bar, we'll say, or I don't know. Just I'm pretty open on candy. Don't really care for suckers and stuff like that as much. I love Milk Duds. That little box, you get like 2 of them in it. That's pretty funny. Second thing, let's go with your favorite Halloween costume you remember as a kid dressing up as. And I'm trying to think. I remember a couple. One year, I remember going as Skeletor. He-Man, Masters of the Universe, because I had gotten the outfits, the play sets for Christmas, where you had the shield and the mask and you know, the V cross thing, and it was just a matter of putting on some like blue pajamas and wearing that, you know, and went as Skeletor. That was pretty cool. You know, some years you just throw a mask on and goes, you know, with like a ghost or, you know, something, throw a sheet on and a mask and just go. It wasn't really like a lot of thought process to the costume. I remember doing that. I don't know. I remember when I was a little kid being Casper the Friendly Ghost. But so I'd have to say probably Skeletor is the one that sticks out in my mind the year I went as Skeletor. The mask glue in the dark. I thought that was really cool. Number 3. Like I said, I really didn't think out questions for this. So, let's go with, what age did you stop trick-or-treating? You know, some people, you know, didn't do it because of their religion or whatever. Their parents didn't let them trick-or-treat. I didn't know anybody really like that I ever met that you know, their parents didn't let them. So, I probably did it. I think I did it through 6th grade. And then there was a year where I thought I was too big to go, and I didn't want to because I thought I was too old. And then I think I was 10 or 11, and then I ended up going the next year with some other friends. I think 8th grade. I think I was 12, and I think 12 is when I quit. So. We'll say 12 is when I quit going. But, you know, that would be, I don't know, 7th grade. No, that's what happened. I was 13 because I was 12 when I decided I wasn't going to go. I was in 7th grade. And then 8th grade I turned around and went. So I was 13 when the last time I went trick-or-treating. And then the rest of the years, you know, you go over and stay at a buddy's house or go out and, you know, walk the neighborhood and you know, cause trouble. I wasn't one of those kids that, you know, did anything to other kids or vandalized people's shit. I didn't steal people's candy or anything like that. I didn't go into that. I didn't like people that did that either. So, you know, but you'd walk around and, you know, try to scare people and do shit. And, you know, I remember putting bags of leaves out in the road so cars would come around like a blind corner and just nail a bag of leaves and throw leaves all over and shit like that. So, yeah, that was probably the last year I went was I was 13, sorry. And then, like I said, I remember making a haunted graveyard one year at my buddy's house. And we had the dry ice, and you know, you had the fake tombstone heads and things like that in the front yard and stuff. And that was pretty cool. So, fourth question. Let's go with favorite horror movie or horror genre character. Could be Freddy Krueger, could be Jason Voorhees, could be Mike Myers. You know, it could be Chris. It could be game related too. It could be like Chris Redfield or, you know, people like that. It could be anything like that. My personal favorite is up here on the wall, and that's Ash, Army of Darkness. He is my #1 favorite horror movie icon, and so you still got him up there. And whoa, there we go. And I don't know, Jason. I was never a big fan of the Friday the 13th. Freddy Krueger's the one that scared the shit out of me as a kid. I think it's funny now to watch some of those movies. He's pretty over the top with some of the stuff he does, and it's not really that scary anymore. But that first movie and the second one really scared the shit out of me. So Freddy Krueger's probably the one that gave me the most nightmares. Ash is my favorite. I'm trying to think of some other iconic, you know, characters. There's your generic characters too. I mean, there's Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, the Mummy. One of my favorite generic characters for the horror genre are zombies. Got the zombie shirt rocking tonight. Thought I'd wear it for the video. And zombies are my favorite generic character and movie character. I love any movie that's got some zombies in it. And that'll lead us into the next question. What's your favorite horror movie series or genre movie or series of movies? I'm going to pick a couple random ones. This one I saw in the last year that I really kind of fell in love with, and that would be Zombieland. I think I just found it this year. This movie is hilarious. I love the comedy intertwined with the zombie thing. It makes it like Shaun of the Dead. It makes it, I don't know. I just prefer this kind of style of zombie movie to the overly dramatic zombie movie. But this is one in the last year that really caught my attention. But my all-time favorite series would be the Evil Dead series. And here's something I found at the flea mart. You may remember. It's this original release of Evil Dead on VHS, and it's in great shape. The cassette holder's a little yellowed because it's so old, but it's an original copy, and the sucker weighs like 5 pounds. I swear, it's just heavy. Thorn Emmy Video. I just thought it was awesome to actually find a copy. I have watched through this on the video and on the VCR, and there's no like really tracking problems or anything with it for how old it is. So it's pretty amazing. So Evil Dead would be my favorite movie series. Probably Evil Dead 2 would be my favorite out of the three. But we'll go with the Evil Dead series as a whole. And the games I love the games too. I always wish they'd make a fourth movie. I think Bruce Campbell would be willing to do it, but he's starting to get a little older, and I don't know if Sam Raimi still wants to do another one. So, you know, who knows if they'd be actually get one done. But be awesome. I'd go see it. So let's go with another question. I don't know how many questions we've had. We'll make this one the final question, I guess, because I really can't think of any more on the fly. Final question is, what is your favorite horror genre video game of the last year, if you want to go that route, or of all time. It's kind of up to you. I kind of chose two. I chose my favorite one of all time and last year. My favorite one of all time, I think I've talked about this before, and but there's always people that don't know, so throw it out there. It'd be the Fatal Frame series, but especially this Fatal Frame 2, because this was the first one I played through, and it's one of those games where you're like, oh, it's so atmospheric and scary, I'm going to play it with the lights off. And 10 minutes later, you got the lights back on. It's one of those games. It's just, you got this camera and you're taking pictures of these ghosts, and they're just right in your face. I mean, with the camera, and you pull it down, and there's, they'll still be there, but you got to, like, subdue them, by using the camera, and it's really a crazy game. It's fun though, but it does make you turn the lights back on. And a game, this would be my pick for this year for a game that I found that was, I'll say, falls in the horror genre, but not everybody would. I'm gonna pick Alan Wake. Alan Wake, even though in my review, my rant, whatever you want to call it, I had some picadillos. Overall, this game is awesome, and it caused me to finish a game, which I haven't done in a long time. So I'm more than happy to download the extra chapters that they're coming out with and continue it. I don't have the old 360 hooked up to the internet, so we might have to hold off on that DLC, or maybe wait until they release one with the DLC and rebuy it. But that's pretty much it. I don't know how many questions that was, and I'll recap them at the end, I guess, or put them in the show notes down below. But I'm going to tag some people, get this Halloween tag rolling. Let's go ahead and tag, well, I got to tag Vidium, because I know he's been doing his new show. Everybody go check out Vidium's channel if you haven't seen it. He's been doing his new show, and it's really cool, and I think that he's been putting some great time in on it. But Vidium, buddy, if you've got a free minute and you can do a tag video, I'd like to do the Halloween one if you can. Let's go ahead and throw it to Waspspray. Mitch, do a video, buddy. I'm kidding. I know how it is, man. It seemed like there's been a few weeks where it's just been nothing going on. But Halloween tag, if you want to do it, I know you probably will. So here you go. Let's throw it to Pete, Snestastic. It's Halloween time, buddy. It's time to do the tag. So here it is. I don't know how many questions I asked, and just muscle through it if you can. If you want to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's all good. And final tag, we'll throw it to the Goomba, 8-Bit Goomba. I know you've been busy at school and stuff, and that finished up and stuff. But if you want to do a Halloween tag for us all, I'm sure we'd enjoy it. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks to any and all new subscribers. This is my Halloween tagging video. And if you want to do an open response, I'll post it. So don't shy away if I didn't tag you. If you want to do it, to do an open response. So thanks, folks. I'm going to sign off, and happy Halloween. See you next time. Bye.
I'm not great at farewell, so that'll do, pig.
That's the worst goodbye I've ever heard. And you stole it from a movie.